I'm never in the mood, I don't want to have sex with my partner. This has been so much of my story that I've told myself over the years and so many other women. In this video, I want to share with you that you're actually more up for intimacy and more in the mood and turned on than you think, and that's not actually the problem. My name is Janelle Fraser, and I'm an intimacy expert for women and for couples. So with this video, you're gonna wanna download my intimacy numbers sheet. So here's what I mean by intimacy numbers, is that you are somewhere on the scale of intimacy and desiring connection. So maybe you're not a 10 that like, I want penetration, but what happens as women is we just kind of like reject intimacy altogether. So the real issue is not that we're not in the mood or we're not up for something, it's that we can't communicate what we are in the mood and desiring. So download the intimacy numbers sheet. It's gonna give you the range of 0 to 10 so that you and your partner actually have a new language to begin to communicate with each other, like, hey babe, here's where I'm at. So that now you guys know where each other's at instead of just avoiding and rejecting, or because telling yourself I'm not in the mood and rejecting sex becomes a pattern. The more you do it, the more you're going to do it. Trust me, I've done it a lot. But you need to create a new pattern of saying yes to connection, saying yes to pleasure, versus pulling up an excuse that isn't actually true. So what is true is that you are somewhere on that scale, and when you can determine where you are at on that number scale, then it's a lot easier to ask your partner for what you need. Because so many women say, yeah, I'm interested, but I just can't even tell them like what I need because I don't even know what I need. But using this scale, when you can say, okay, in terms of maybe I'm open for connection, but I'm only at like a 4. I kind of want to like, connect first and just get present and still with each other. Or maybe I want to like cuddle naked, so I'm more like a 6. You can look at what number that you're at, and then from there, you guys can determine if you just want to stay there and connect at that level, or if you are connecting with the purpose of moving yourself up the intimacy scale. So there is a range of intimacy, and most people just say like, don't want sex, not connecting. And there are so many other ways to connect and to be intimate, but the truth is it is deeply vulnerable to ask for what you want. It is a really difficult pattern to get out of, just avoiding each other. And so you've got to start somewhere. So for me, this is a really safe way for you guys to watch this video together, have the numbers, and on a regular daily basis, even if you do nothing about it, just checking in and saying, where am I at? Because what I was surprised, even when I felt the most unsexual, I was actually walking around at a more turn on than I thought, more like a 3 or a 4, when I thought I was just totally shut down and a hopeless, disconnected mess sexually. And that wasn't actually the case. My ability to vocalize what I needed and what I wanted just simply wasn't there. So this really helped me, instead of saying like, because it also is vulnerable to reject, it's also vulnerable for your partner to ask for sex. There's just so much intense vulnerability and emotion happening if this is your pattern. So this number system is a really simple way. It's very emotionless to say, I'm a 3 or I'm a 6. It's like, okay, perfect. Now I both know where we're at, and we can move forward and connect from here. So that way you can add more intimacy, because the more intimacy you have, the more you're gonna want to have. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. I post new videos every single week, and share this out with your friends, because truthfully, the more that you share it out, the more you let people know about this work, the more we can open up the conversation around sexuality, and we are all gonna be so much freer and happy as a result. Make it a great day.